Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a plan with me from February 15th through February 21st. So if you watched my last plan with me video, you would have seen me using the inner pages of my Erin Condren Life Planner, the hourly, and I decided to really even simplify it even more. I did get more accomplished last week, which is why I wanted to go back to a block schedule, but I did find that I was kind of all over the board with which planner to log things in. So I'm going to just really keep it simple. I am going to be using my half-letter disc for everything pretty much, and then I still use my personal size planner for kind of an after the fact logging of what I did during the day, what we ate, things like that. And this kind of goes into my tote bag, so it's kind of with me at all times, but it's more of a journal of a record keeping versus a action plan. So we're gonna start over here. Also, I decided to simplify this sheet. While I really love this kind of as a snapshot to my week, I was doing a daily to-do and a cleaning, and I decided just to go ahead and put it into one because, you know, I'm not working right now, so definitely I can get it condensed down. So for today, which is Monday the 15th, I've already gone to yoga. I'm currently filming this. I've already done meal prep. After all the trash out tonight, I've already done laundry and I've already painted my nails. So I've gotten a lot done today. And then you can see each day I've kind of already done a template of any appointments that I have or any things I know I need to get done. I also have Etsy orders to work on today, but I haven't written that down yet. So this is kind of where my week is going to roll out to. I'm not going to concentrate as much about cleaning as I've been trying to, because I'm finding that I do better if I just kind of see something that needs to be done and do it versus scheduling it and then making it a bigger ordeal than it needs to be. The one exception, I told you guys to call me out if I didn't get this done, is I still need to do under the sink in the master bathroom. And I was going to kind of tackle that with my daughter on Saturday when she was cleaning, but we kind of ended up doing other things, so I still need to get that done. So that is where this is right now. So I kind of want to just walk you through how I've done my plans for this week. So first of all, on my last to-do list, I talked about task cards, and I have finished 2. I have some more to do. So what I've done with these are from Planner Press, and they normally look like this. And you can get different tops, monthly, personal, AM, PM, work, things like that. So these are the ones that I have to do yet. And then I do have some blank ones from Fancy Plans Designs. But I haven't used these yet. So I've kind of been working on the Planner Press ones first. And these are just Post-it notes from the Coffee Monster Co. And the reason why I did it this way is I'm kind of working different Post-it notes until I decide exactly how I want them. And then once I have them exactly, you know, the right task that I want on there, I'm gonna just pull these off and then I'll run them through the printer so they look a lot nicer. But I kind of wanted to really look at what I wanted them to have before I committed to taking the time to print them out versus just stick them on a Post-it note. So I have my one task card done. So I have my AM routine, my PM routine, activity, which is yoga, working out, walking, whatever that activity looks like. Vitamins. I do take my vitamins later in the day because I take thyroid medicine that has to be used alone without any other vitamins. So I have been known to forget them because I'm not getting up first thing in the morning and taking them. So I do have to remind myself. I have little notes around the house, and I think I'm just going to end up putting a alert on my phone just to remind myself. Logging my meals, I've been doing really good on that, but again, I don't want to get comfortable and forget. Like last night for dinner I forgot, and in the morning I logged it. So I just want to make sure it's front and forward in my mind. And then straightening the house kind of as I go. So before I go to bed at night, just to make sure everything's picked up. For my business tasks, I need to go through and do my budget. I still need to pull together the paperwork for taxes. New releases, I've been really late on new releases, and I need to get into a better schedule with it. Orders, I do them as they come in, so I'm really conscious of getting those out quickly. I know that I'm impatient, and I assume other people are as well. So that is always my top priority. Skillshare classes, I didn't take any last week because I started working out, and I feel like that just derailed my schedule. So I need to be better about getting things done. And then getting listings cleaned out. I did a little bit of it, but it's a really long process. So I know I need to get a lot more done. And then I have a blank one of ones that I can still do. So those are the task cards, and I talked about them a little bit in my last video. I did go ahead, I do have a habit tracker in my personal planner, but this has been with me and out and in front of me all day long because I am tracking my meals in here. So I went ahead and moved my habit tracker over here. So I do track my meals because I'm on I hate to call it a weight loss program, but it's really more of a healthy eating program. My activity, so my goal is always at least 30 minutes a day. My water intake, I do half my body weight in ounces. So I do 3 of my Yeti, and I've been really good about that because I fill it up in the morning and I just keep refilling it, and it's been just on my kitchen counter, so kind of in my eyesight at all times. My vitamins we talked about. My AM routine, so my AM routine is I get up 2 hours before I need to be out the door. So when I take an 8 o'clock yoga class, I need to get up at 6. If I take a 7 o'clock yoga class, I'm getting up at 5. When I was working, I would get up anywhere between 4:30 and 5 and kind of start my day, sometimes 6:30, sometimes 7, because I had an office in my home. So when I stopped working, I really got out of the habit. I would lay in bed and watch TikTok videos or YouTube videos. So I really got into a really bad habit about my mornings. So I like the fact that now I have something that I have to get up for and get out the door. So this gives me time to get up, have breakfast, do my Bible reading, my Bible study, my journal. I'm doing a 5-year Hobonichi journal. So there's like 5 lines for each day, and you do this journal for 5 years. My PM routine is as soon as I'm done with dinner and I clean up the kitchen, or we clean up the kitchen, and before I sit down to watch television or anything, because I will fall asleep, I go and change, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I floss, I make sure that the kitchen is cleaned up, I make sure that the house is picked up, I do this cuticle oil on my nails, and I do hand cream and foot cream, and I make sure that everything that, you know, I need to do before I sit down is done, even if it's at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, because if I don't, I will forget, or I'll just be tired and not do it. My Bible study is in the morning, journaling is in the morning. Etsy, I really am blocking 2 hours a day for Etsy, whether it's filming videos, whether it's working on new products, organization in the office, anything that needs to be done for Etsy, I've got a 2-hour block at least. And then straightening the house, because I find that if I just straighten as I go, and each evening, it's just easier than trying to pick up the house all in one day or whatever. So that's kind of where I'm tracking right now. And then I did go back to something that I've always loved to do, which is just a running to-do list. And this one is from, I believe, this is cloth and paper, or if I printed this. It might be printable. It might be Perfectionism Prints. So here's all my running to-do list. So as soon as it pops in my head, I write it down, and then I label them started, waiting, completed, canceled, or moved. So moved might be like, for example, kitchen countertops. We were full steam ahead on our kitchen remodel, and then the holidays, and then my husband got sick. So this is my next step. We've already done our floors. I got a refund for our refrigerator, so we're in the middle of looking for a refrigerator right now. And we need to pick out our granite for the countertops. And then once the countertops are done, then we can get the cabinets painted. And then when those are painted, you know, so it's just this domino effect of different steps of the remodel that we kind of just put on hold when everything started happening. And then these are things that I need to do on a weekly basis, or maybe they're a one-time tasks, like my pocket planner, I started to set up, and then I had some challenges with resizing the inserts. Now I've got that down, so I just need to resize a few more and cut them. I did join a book club, and so we picked out our book, so I do need to have that read by the 4th. Okay, this is not fridge, this is washing machine. So we did buy our washing machine from Costco, and you know, I love Costco because they have a concierge service for 2 years after you buy appliance there, and it's very off balance, so they will come out and balance it. And I'm sure part of it is the fact that we moved it so many times when we were doing our floors. We moved it when we removed the tile, we moved it when we put the flooring in, we moved it back when the floors got put in. So I'm sure there's a lot of that was just part of the moving of it, but we cannot get it to balance. So the machine moved so far when it had a comforter there, our oversized top loading washer. It moved so far that it pulled the hose out of the back and flooded our laundry room. So we have some drywall repair that we need to do in there. But first and foremost, I need to get this fixed so that I can put a comforter in there and not worry that it's going to happen again. So these are overall things, just as they come into my mind, I write them down. And then on my monthly view, I'm using this more. I've always been a monthly view person, whether it's in my budget binder or in my calendar, because I really like to see a month outward. This is why I really don't like doing my schedule just on Outlook. Even though I still have a schedule on Outlook, I still like this better. So with my gym that we joined, you can go in a couple days before and sign in for yoga. So I've done, you know, I've kind of gone in and plugged in yoga. I have a massage on Friday. I always film a budget with me video on Friday. So I kind of just put in the things that I know I need to do on the days that they're due. My weigh-ins are going to be on Wednesdays. I need to pick my sister up at the airport on the 28th, and our anniversary is 21st. So what I decided to do is I was finding that because I wasn't working, I felt like Monday through Sunday was just kind of all the same day. So I was doing things every single day, and I really didn't have one day that I kind of just said, okay, this is my day of rest. So I picked Sunday because I feel like it's a kind of a nice way to restart the week, and also to really just, you know, have some downtime, spend some time with my husband before he goes back to work on Mondays. So what I've been doing is all of the tasks that I had been doing on Sunday, like laundry, sheets, towels, things like that, meal prep, grocery shopping, cleaning out the fridge, I've all moved to Saturday. So it makes Saturday a little bit busier of a day, but what's nice is that Sunday I can do nothing at all, just relax, and you know, I'm still gonna go for my walk or whatever we decide to do. But it also gives me a day just to kind of relax and just, you know, kind of have that Sabbath back, per se. So I do listen to church online in the morning, and then after that, I just leave it unscheduled. So I really like that. I tried it this week. I really enjoyed it. So Saturday does become a little bit busier. But so I just want to show you how my layout worked for last week. So this is what it looked like once I had taken everything off of the weekly view and kind of put it in here. I liked it. It was color coded. It was easy to see, but I didn't get everything done. So I started to check things off on Monday, and then I never checked off anything again. So, and I think with this, it kind of was like, okay, other than something that had a time attached to it, I was like, oh, I can do it later. I can do it another day. So again, back to why I needed more of a schedule. So this is my weekly for this week, and I do prefer the lined form. This is from Cloth and Paper, and they have a lined undated, and they have the just regular undated. So I think when I go to replace these, I will definitely get the lined. So over here under my priority, I wrote log meals, activity daily, which is exercise, water, and then I really need to get a jump on the taxes. We're still waiting on a couple W-2s, and I really have a lot of work for my Etsy shop. and pull all those together. So my own fault. Last year I kept up with it every month. This year I have not, so I really need to get that together. And then I just put these little clear ones from Peach Palm here just as I write down notes for the week. And then I went ahead and dated it. So I'm not going to as much fill this in until I go to the daily. So for today, I mean, I know I can fill this in because some of it's done, some of it still needs to be done. So I had yoga, 8 o'clock. I'm currently filming. Meal prep. I kind of talked to you about the eating plan that I'm on and how I'm doing that. We have to roll out trash today. I've already done the laundry. And I've already painted my nails. I don't know about you. I love writing things down and then checking it off. So with this eating plan, it's called GoLo. And they have a website, and you can go through and download the menus. And everything that we've had so far have been really good. So what I've been doing is on Saturday, I went through and printed all of my menus for this week. And then I went to the grocery store and made sure everything that we needed, except for one thing, because I couldn't find it, which was a pork roast, is in the house. So we're ready to go. All the meat has been defrosted. Everything has been put into portions. So it's been really easy then just to prep the meal. It kind of reminds me of HelloFresh, except for the fact that you need to buy your own groceries and get them. But as far as how detailed the menus are. So what I did was I kind of put this binder together. So this is all of our meals for this week. And then these are chicken dishes. So these are ones I've already made. Over here we have sides. These zucchini parmesan fries were so good. Really, really good. This is pork. Back here is pasta dishes, beef, and then back here is kind of miscellaneous. So they have this granola, and this I just made another batch today. It's really good. But it's really good with yogurt in the morning. So that's when I say meal prep, is all of the meals for this week are in here, and I'm going to start to look for next week. So what I do is similar to when I meal prep before. I look at what I already have, what ingredients I have, what meat's in the freezer, and I just make a list. So since we're talking about meal prep, I'll just go to this part of the book. Now for me, I was concerned because I am a really picky eater, and I thought I'm not gonna like the meals. I'm gonna wanna, you know, eat things. And first of all, I have not been hungry. And second of all, the meals have all been great. So even my husband, who is not on the plan, has really enjoyed them. So they do give you a food list. So I kind of start here. No, let me go back to this week. This was last week. So here are my meals. We still eat out on Friday nights, so it's just been a little bit harder to find something that kind of is still on my program. We did have Chipotle. The Chipotle salad was perfect. But here are all of our meals for this week. And I do have to switch these two because I couldn't find the pork roast, but I have everything for the healthy hamburger helper. So I'm just going to flop these two, and then it'll be fine because I still already have everything. I just need to find that. And then this was my grocery list that I took to the grocery store with me. And then they do give you a shopping list, but it's not very much. And then this is where you track your food. So your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So each meal has 2 proteins, a carbohydrate, 2 vegetables, a healthy fat. And then with activity, I could add a bonus serving, but I really have not been hungry. So, and then in the back has all the other information that I need on the program. So this has been really good because I have this out in front of me all the time, and I just keep checking it off. And I'm kind of getting in that habit where I know like what combination of foods to take, and it's helping me with the meal prep too, because their website is very much broken up into, you can put, I have chicken at home, I have Brussels sprouts at home, and then it will give you a lot of different recipes and tell you what the breakdown is. So it's been really good. And really, it reminds me a lot of HelloFresh, other than the fact that, as far as the meals and how tasty they are, other than the fact that they don't send you a box and, you know, everything's pre-cut. But as far as the ingredients, you know, they've been very good. We haven't had a menu yet that we have not liked. I will say, though, when I was doing my budget, the food that, because it's all raw food, natural foods, nothing processed, I did go way over my budget on groceries. But a lot of the ingredients I never had in my house, like coconut oil, coconut cream, avocado oil. These are things I never used before. I never cooked. If I needed them, I usually got them in a HelloFresh box. So that part has been a little bit more expensive. Plus, I find the foods not being processed tend to be more expensive. So, which is good. They're much better for us. We're feeling better. So that part is good. It's just I needed to have adjusted my budget if I had known, and now I know. So I will definitely adjust my budget for the month of March, so that I'm not going over yet. So, so that is how I'm planning my month. I still need to do my goal setting. I have not gotten that done. It is on my schedule again for this week. I do find that between joining a gym and working out every day, plus the amount of work I've done on my food prep, I don't know where my days have gone. They've gone really quickly, but now that I kind of have a system in place and I'm going earlier to the gym, the first day I joined on the 10th, but on the 11th, I didn't go to the gym till 1:30 because I couldn't get my life together. So I do book the yoga classes in the morning versus the afternoon, just so it gets me up out of the house, gets me going, and I get my most important, my priority done first. So that's been working really well. So that is everything. I'm just trying to find a way to simplify my schedule but still get things done, as well as make it manageable so I'm not using a lot of different planners. I haven't found a way to only use this planner because I still like the size and portability of my personal planner. But this one is really good to put everything else that I need into one planner. So I'm really liking the system, and then simplifying this sheet I think is helping as well. So that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not done so already, please consider subscribing. I am getting ready to do a subscriber giveaway. And then, as always, there's a code in my description box for 20% off anything in my shop, Pretty Productive. And that is PPYT20. So Pretty Productive YouTube 20 is the code, and that's good all the time. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week.